That's me, all filled up with water. Time to cast off and make a move. I was going to moor back up where I've just backed down from, but to be quite honest with you, I really do need to go and get some food. So I'm going to head to Braunston and hopefully we can pick up some provisions there. Time to crank her over and get going. Starts as easy as that. Back in gear. Turn the ignition off. I'll pump the bilge out. There's a little water in there, especially where I washed it down. And forward we go. Well, it's goodbye to Leicester Line. Goodbye to the old toll house. Goodbye to Long Buckby. Gotta get to Braunston. It's the only place within sensible walking distance to go and get some shopping. Here we have the approach to Braunston Tunnel. I'm not expecting to meet anyone in the tunnel today. With this lockdown, I wouldn't be moving myself if it wasn't for the fact that I need to get some food. I've completely run out of fresh fruit and vegetables, fresh meat, and bread and everyday sort of items which one requires. I do have some canned processed junk. I call it junk because I don't like eating it. It is for emergencies. I'd like to keep it for emergencies at the moment in case things get worse and one's not allowed to go shopping. But unlike most people that can just jump in their car and go 2 minutes down the road to go shopping, I have to take my house with me. So here we are, heading towards Braunston. Braunston Tunnel, ahoy, to go shopping. Now I know there's a post office stores in Braunston. That's how come I'm heading to Braunston. So I'm going to moor up the other side of the tunnel and take the mile or so walk to the store. Just trying to stay out of the actual centre of Braunston. CRT have been very busy along here. There are an awful lot of trees cut back, which makes passage much easier. And if you're legging your boat through the tunnel, that's the route up for your horses, up over the hill. But you can tell there hasn't been much traffic through the tunnel today. I can see the other end. Here we go. Should emerge from the other end in approximately 30 minutes time. Let's see. And here we are, coming out of Blissworth Tunnel. Let's see how long that took us. take my walk back here now. Left the boat at the top lock at Braunston. I'm pretty sure this gravel track along here takes me up to the village. It's probably over 20 years ago since I walked this track, but I think it's the right one. I guess we'll find out. This little track here, somebody's been along with JCB or something and flattened out a lot of the holes. Don't see too many of those these days. These are black lambs. Well, I've got all my shopping now. I walked back a different way to I walked there. I decided to walk back up past all the locks. Shopping done anyway, as I say. I went to the post office stores and got some of it, and I went to the butcher's and got some more. All in the rucksack. And now I'm just walking up the locks back to my boat. Odd to be walking around here and being so quiet. I think I've got 2 more locks to go, and then I'll be back to the boat, almost back to the boat. I'm about 100 yards past the top lock here at the Braunston flight. This is the first time I've been more than about 100 yards from my boat in 3 weeks nearly. All these locks are empty. If another boat happens to come along going down the locks tomorrow morning, I shall be jumping in the lock with them. It's quite easy to do the social distancing in the lock with another boat. They do one side of the lock and I do the other, and seeing the locks are over 14 feet wide, you've got to be more than 14 feet apart. That's the best exercise I've had, let's say, since I came up the Northampton Arm, probably. No, possibly since I come up the Buckby flight of locks. Nice to get out and get some exercise in. I wasn't exactly getting cabin fever, as I had plenty to do on the boat, and I still do. It's more of a case of lack of exercise. This is lock number 6. The top lock. If you didn't know, the top lock cottage. There the water runs out the hillside here. There's possibly somewhere for the horses to drink back in the time, or even humans. I don't know. It's probably very clean water. It's coming straight down over the hill. It's basically fresh spring water. I'm going by the stone work here. It's been there a while. Now I know I'm going to get complaints from people about me videoing, but I am allowed out off the boat to go shopping and for exercise. Well, I've just done both in one hit. It's probably a mile and a half walk from my boat to the shops, and the same back again, of course. All I did was go shopping, wait in line as one does to enter the store, which I must admit at the post office was one person, and also at the butcher's was one person, so I didn't have to wait too long. But now we're back, time to get the shopping out and put away into the refrigerator. Well, I must say that the post office stores and the butchers in Braunston are very useful for getting some shopping. The only problem is they're quite expensive in comparison to, say, Tesco's or definitely Aldi or Lidl. So I'm probably not going to stay around at Braunston. Number one, I'm going to have to go down through the locks, because mooring at the top of the locks here is absolutely zero internet and zero phone signal. So just for safety and security reasons, I'm going to move. So I'm going to probably move in the next day or two down the locks. I'll fill up with water again when I get down there to make sure my tanks are topped up. Anyway, that just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to my Patreons and all my subscribers. I'm up to about 625 subscribers now. It'll be really nice to hit that 1,000 mark as soon as possible, but I'm not complaining. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Trevor out.